Because it really does feel like it is becoming consensus now to be bullish on the market and the economy into the vaccine next year.
Yeah, I think it's very counterintuitive and certainly counter to what we're all seeing when we go outside and we see businesses that have come down. We all, changed our Thanksgiving plans. We're concerned about all of the issues around my kids are now not in school. But look, the issue is, as Mike said, we are way looking through here. And so my clients are uncomfortable putting more money into equities. But what you have to remember is that the S&P 500 is made up of a lot of stocks that have done extraordinarily well and contributed to that 17% up year to date, and a lot of stocks that are down materially from their pre-COVID trading levels. And when you take out the mega caps, we're looking at a pretty reasonably valued global market at about 17 times. That's history. And that's history in a time where we were being flooded and incentivized, and in a way subsidized, by global federal and fiscal governments. So again, this feels uncomfortable, but we're still buying. We're buying laggards. We're buying emerging markets. We are taking advantage of the breadth of that cyclical trade, and we are doing it through public markets and increasingly through private markets as well.
JJ, you just came out with your monthly report. Overall, I was interested to see that in the month of November, your clients were in fact net sellers.
Yeah, they were net sellers for the first time since February of 2020. Wilfred, and I thought it was really interesting that the exposure they were willing to take to the market was actually down 5% month over month. And I think there are a couple of reasons for that. As we just hit on, the healthcare stocks, very popular, Pfizer being the #1 buy pretty much every single week of the month, with Moderna also in the top 10. But what was really interesting to me was the sales. We saw stocks like Disney and Starbucks being sold, which I think shows a little bit of a disconnect between the hope everybody has for the vaccine, but the nervousness people have for the logistics of it being delivered. And what sort of when will it be delivered to me? When can my life get back to normal? So, and maybe even some fear of going into, a Disney park or something like that, going into the Starbucks. So I think they thought that was very interesting. In the other area we saw our clients be sellers last month was financials, led by JP Morgan and Bank of America. And the reasons I think for that, primarily, they both had about 20% bumps during the month. And so as we, just finished the election cycle, and you're going to have a new administration and et cetera, I think there's some nervousness around, will there be regulations around the financials? And let's face it, this is the first time in a while the financials have had an opportunity to take a nice bump in a month.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.